everyone. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today we're going to be talking about how to calculate your mean, median, and mode. So if you already searched this up on Google, then good for you. This video is still good to watch just because we'll go through two examples together. So if you guys remember before spring break, we told you guys to start keeping data of something that you would like to track. And so for something, the thing that I chose to do was I chose to keep track of the number of blocks I was able to run in 10 minutes. And I tracked that over the course of 11 days. So you'll see that over here, I've got my 11 days that I needed to track it for. And then on this side, I had the number of blocks that I was able to run in 10 minutes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So to find the mean means that we're going to find the sum of all of the items divided by the number of items in the set. In other words, we are literally just finding the average. So that means I'm going to do 8 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10 plus 9 plus, I have 3 11s, so 1, 2, 3. Plus 10 plus 12 plus 10. So I'm going to add all of that up, and then I'm going to divide that by 11 because that's how much data I have. Like that's the numerical number of data that I have. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add all of that, then divide by 11, and then I'm able to find our mean. All right, so then over here we find that our mean is going to end up being 9.90. Okay, now the next thing we have to find is the median. Now the median is the middle value when the data is in mathematical order. So let's start off by going ahead and putting our data in mathematical order. So let's see, I've got 1, 2, I've got 2 8s. I have 1, 2 9s. I have 3 10s, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 3 11s, 1, 2, 3, and 1 12. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to find the median, and what I just do for this is I just cross off one number on either end of that list until I get to the middle. So cross that off, that goes away, that goes away, this goes away, and there we go. We found our median. This number is going to end up being our median. Okay. Now, to find our mode is just the value or the values that occurs the most often in the data set. So it's literally just the number that you see the most. For this data set, there actually ends up being two numbers that we see most frequently, because if you notice, the number 10 appears 3 times. So that's one of our modes. And then the number 11 also appears 3 times. So that's also our mode. Okay. So this is just one example, and now you've got all three, mean, median, and mode for this data set. Here's another example. So this data set is comparing the weight that I can bench press in pounds against the number of weeks, okay? So I found the mean, median, and mode for this data set. So in week 1, I was able to bench press 45 pounds, week 2, 45 pounds, week 3, 55 pounds, and week 4, also 55 pounds, and so on and so forth, right? So remember, for our mean, I'm going to take all of this weight, add it all together, divide by 11, and that gets us 70.45. For our median, I'm just going to write out this same list in numerical order and cross off a number on each side until I get to the very middle, and that's 75. And then remember, the mode is the number that shows up the most number of times, and so that's going to be 90, because 90 shows up 4 times in this. It shows up the most. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions on how to calculate mean, median, and mode, please feel free to reach out. I'm sorry, words are hard. Reach out to me or Miss Gilroy.